Hello, how are you? I'm coming to you late today. I've had a bit of a hectic day and I had to take a long nap, but it went longer than I expected. So I'm actually coming to you now live on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Oops, one second. For my card of the day stream. So I am going to bring up Facebook so I can follow along with the folks there. And when I'm through with this stream, I'm going to do my next streams. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just got the most beautiful picture of my new baby granddaughter. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. Okay, I'm sorry. But then I will be coming back for Sunday's card of the day stream. And then tomorrow, when I wake up, I am just planning on going live on this channel, Read the Tarot, for a lot of psychic mediumship and tarot readings and messages from spirit. I do have a number of people contacting me for private readings. So far I haven't set anything up for tomorrow. So I'm planning on being here tomorrow. Hello, Sam. Okay, I'm bringing up. And Erica, how are you? And Anjali, God bless you. Okay, so now I can follow along with Facebook. And I am going to start with our Goddess Power Oracle deck. Hello, Psychic Vampire. How are you? And it's storming here. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We've been having a lot of storms here in Florida. Praying we don't get another hurricane. We haven't really been hit by a hurricane in Tampa for quite a while after we had that just nonstop hurricane action. It's terrible. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for us from the goddesses? What message do you have for us from the goddesses today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from the goddesses? And we have Shakti, transformation. The goddess Shakti. This is number 40. Is that 46? 46. You need that rain in Houston, Erica? Oh, and the heat has just been unbearable here. Oh, awesome. That's awesome, Psychic Vampire. And this is an empowerment message. Wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are now to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical, feminine, divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, and you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. Oh, that was beautiful. What a wonderful message of transformation. We'll see if that is the theme that Spirit brings in. And now we're going to move on to our lovely Fairy Oracle by Karen Kay. There's the Oracle of the Fairies. Let me see if that gets in focus. I accidentally hit my webcam. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. I was looking for the top to that deck. Couldn't find the box. Okay. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for us from the fairies? What message do you have for us from the Oracle of the Fairies? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from the Oracle of the Fairies? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from the Oracle of the Fairies? Right here. And our card is Pure Intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Get this, pure intention. I'm pulling a lot about purity lately. The fairies are usually very happy and willing to help us manifest our wishes, as long as these are both from our heart and not for selfish reasons. It's also important that your wishes don't impose on the free will of others, and that your wishes are for the highest good of all concerned, including the fairies. This means tuning into your inner wisdom. If it feels right, you can also call on the Fairy of Manifestation to supercharge your wish. Here's a wonderful wishing technique using dandelion seed heads, which are full of wishes, just waiting to be carried into the air, fueled by your wise and wishful intent. Hold one of the fluffy seed heads to your heart and visualize your wish. Imagine that your wish has already come true, including your thoughts, feelings, and emotions when the wish has been fulfilled. Then take a deep breath, fueled by your wish, and blow the seeds into the air. Know the wish seeds will be collected and protected by a sylph wish guardian, one of many tiny fairies who dwell in the air. The sylph will take your wish to the queen of the sylphs and ask her to manifest it for you. It's important to give thanks to the sylphs once you've blown your wish away. The beauty of making wishes in this way is that you're also helping the plant to spread its seeds far and wide. When you help nature, you automatically assist the fairies too. So this is a wise way to create a win-win situation for them and you. Ooh, the fairy sylphs. And you may have wondered why people make a wish on dandelion seeds. I know when I was a little girl, my friends and I always took the dandelions and made wishes on them and blew them into the air. Okay. Next up, messages from the mermaids. And this deck is also from Karen K. I love these mermaid messages. They're very beautiful cards. You still do that, Erica? Awesome. And now you can connect your wish with the fairies. Hi, Chaos. How are you? Oh, yes, I am up late tonight. I'm doing my card of the day, and then I'm going to do my Sunday card of the day as it's like becomes very, very early Sunday. Then I'm going to sleep, and then I will come just for a pretty big stream tomorrow. So it'll be all good. But I do love the card of the days. And I actually have my new Tarot de la Nute deck that I've been waiting for. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. And I will be starting either next week or the week after the card of the days on my True Crime Tarot channel. The decks that I'm working with on that channel are a little bit darker. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for us from the mermaids? What message do you have for us from the mermaids? Thank you, Spirit. And healing, healing. It's our beautiful mermaid message. Yes, it's been raining all here in Tampa as well. Set aside the time for self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life or share your healing energy with others. These mermaids bring a powerful healing energy into your reading today. This healing can be for your mind, body, or spirit, or for all three. If you don't need healing at this time, then it's for someone close to you or the recipient of this reading. Part of the healing process is to believe you deserve to be healed and to also be receptive on a subconscious level to healing energies. Now, this might sound strange, but feeling and truly believing that you're worthy of being healed is a huge part of becoming whole again and free from disease. Are you being called to heal another? Have you considered a path in the healing arts? There are so many ways to administer healing. Simply listening can greatly help someone to feel heard, which in turn can lead to an inner healing and transformation. Perhaps you've recently completed a healing course. If so, this card is confirmation that it's time to take your healing skills out into the world. Have you been delaying your own healing? Sunlight is a powerful healing energy that most of us have access to fairly regularly. It can make you feel energized and uplifted, so slather on the sun cream and go out and enjoy it in a safe way. Once you prioritize time for self-care and healing, you'll be able to face the world again with vigor and enthusiasm. What are you waiting for? Do it now. Lisa, how are you? Now that we're talking about healing, how are you doing today? Beautiful, beautiful mermaid card. Are you home from the hospital? I never got an update from you. I'm going to do the 4-card tarot spread, and it's going to be situation, solution, advice, and outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for us today from situation, solution, advice, and outcome? What is a situation, solution, advice, and outcome? 6 weeks you'll have surgery? Okay, Lisa, I'll be keeping you in prayer. Our situation is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands card represents pride, victory, success. So we're seeing right here this energy that is not flowing properly for your situation. It could be that you're stuck, that you're not having victory in an area. There's no triumph. It could also show up if you're being falsely slandered. this is a situation where the reverse of the Six of Wands would not be flowing properly. Um, a kind of like humility, somebody's embarrassing you, feeling rejected, um, not having a healthy self esteem. As you can see, in this card, when it's the energy is flowing, we're seeing that we're having a healthy self esteem, we're having a pretty high opinion of ourselves, and other people are also treating us as if we're important. There's a lot of self confidence, prominence, acclaim, re- reward, even recognition for a job well done, things like that. So, for this situation, we're seeing that somebody may be attacking you. They may be kind of making you feel like a martyr or a victim, but it can also represent if somebody's treating you this way unfairly. If you're being falsely accused of something and maybe feeling like people are speaking about you in a way that is not true, okay? So when things are working well with the Six of Wands, we would just see, a lot of acclaim, prominence, and even other people singing your praise. If you just got a promotion at work and everybody's patting you on the back and saying, job well done, that is what we would want to see. It could even be like the hero's welcome returning back from battle. But for this card to be our situation, we're seeing that we're not getting the recognition we're due, that we deserve. And because of that, we're really like down in the dumps and in the slumps. But it can also represent in this situation if you are becoming very egotistical, if you're arrogant, if this is beyond that healthy self confidence. And maybe there's a situation where you're actually having such a high view of yourself that you're not letting other people get their points across, not letting them make their, not taking their facts or viewpoints into consideration. And this is also very similar to what we just pulled on the Fractal Flowers channel. And that is not surprising because that pretty much happens every day. Okay, so our solution here is the Three of Cups. And this does appear that Spirit is speaking mostly about relationships with others. Hello, Crystal, welcome. With others, because our Three of Cups is all about celebrations, could be for birthdays, anniversaries. So our Six of Wands and our Three of Cups really do work together. And since this is situation and solution, we're seeing here that because we may be feeling very lackluster. Somebody may be speaking about us. There could be something going on. Well, the solution here is to enjoy your friendships, to maybe at this point even make some new friends, but to spend time with others, to take part in your community. If you're really getting depressed and that Six of Wands situation is saying that there's something, missing, that something is feeling like you're being attacked, that you might need some sort of support group. But so, however your situation is, how this reading works for you, it could be that you just need to spend time with others, but it could also mean that you need to spend time with others in a way that's really lifting you up and supporting you in a manner that's a little bit more in depth than just spending time with friends. Again, if you're being too egotistical, it could be telling you to come down and really spend some time with other people, building those good, solid relationships. If you find that you're being a little bit isolated because you're being too arrogant, then tone that down. So, our advice from Spirit on how to, oh, very interesting. Um, our advice here is the Tower. And what I was just saying is if you feel that you're being isolated because you've pretty much built yourself up on pride, we know that pride comes before a fall. It does seem that this reading does have a very practical application for people who are just behaving a little bit too egotistically right now. Um, but our advice is to bring yourself down before you fall down. Um, the tower, it does, it is negative in the sense that, nobody wants to come crashing to the ground. But it also means that if you've built a faulty structure, you need to rebuild it before, all hell breaks loose. So with our tower here being the advice, we see Spirit saying that it's time to tear down these faulty structures. Also, the tower could represent a verbal or emotional anger type explosion. Sometimes it's because of your ego that there is this type of, outburst. So we're seeing here for our situation, solution, and advice to really take control of our emotions, to put other people ahead of ourselves, even. Our first card from the Goddess deck was the Goddess Shakti, about transformation and change. And we were even seeing some of that in our Mermaids. And the Tower does represent change. So we want to make sure that we're bringing in change in a healthy, balanced way, so that our actions don't actually lead to a tower situation where we have a sudden downfall as our change. If the structure is faulty, then we can build build the do the repairs on our own, so that we don't have to go through the negative aspects of the tower. We can change ourselves in a much more balanced manner, control our emotions, control any anger, deal with any ego type defenses that we might have, and avoid this whole negative tower situation. So our outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Let me put that up. Our Page of Pentacles. And our pages have so many different meanings, but our pages usually represent people. All of our court cards usually tend to represent people. And I do love this depiction of the woman as the page. And again, pages can also represent messages or messengers. So it can also represent, getting a message whenever you see a page in tarot. But the Page of Pentacles is saying that our outcome here is that we're going to have an effect. We're going to be trusting. We're going to be trustworthy. We're going to be more realistic in our approaches. Also, the Page of Pentacles is somebody who can not just set a goal, but make that goal and manifest what they're desiring. And we were seeing that with our mermaids as well. And I'm sorry, with our fairies, we were seeing that about that manifestation and wishing, and the things that we're working with Spirit to bring into our lives. The Page of Pentacles is saying, it's time to stop daydreaming or fantasizing or wishing for what you want, and it's time to take the practical steps to make it happen. So with this reading, with our situation, we're seeing, it might be time for you to just take a step back, get more practical, get more logical. If somebody is doing something that you feel is causing you to feel that you're not being treated fairly, if they're robbing you from um, even like the glory that you feel you're due, is very easy to become full of ego and to become very angry at this. And Spirit is saying that the solution now is to really focus on those people in your life who do support you, who do lift you up, who do celebrate you for who you are, and to maintain this healthy balance of ego and humility, so that you're not becoming so angry because maybe you're being mistreated. To look for any areas in your life where ego could be getting out of control, because especially if people are slandering you or treating you in an unfair manner, then your response to that may be one of anger or an emotional outburst. And the result is that you are going to become more practical, more effectual in your words, more effectual in your responses, more effectual and more practical in the things that you put your hands to will prosper, if that makes sense. And again, this is situation, solution, advice, and outcome. So, how this reflects your question, your situation will vary depending on your question. But that is it for today. I'm going to come back with Sunday's card of the day reading in a little bit. And then tomorrow, I'm just going to come live, and it's going to be a big day Sunday. So thank you for being here with me for my card of the day. God bless you, and I hope this reading helped you. Take care, and remember to read the tarot.